Hey, family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up today. We are going to do a mock trial. We still got to put our announcements in there because everybody needs to still make sure they go by the rules. Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you get the thumbs up as you come in. And we're going to get right on to it. I've got a little zit trying to come on there, but um, let me make sure we hit that. And we're going to see if everybody's in the building and we'll get started. Okay. So if you're new here, thank you for showing up. Let the mods know that you are new, running a little bit late, trying to get things downloaded. It's trying to download. I don't know if it's downloaded yet, but it's trying. So that's all we can do right now is make sure we get to that. Okay. So let me play our intro. Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you soon. Okay, you guys, I'm back and we're right on time. Thank you guys for the super chat. I'm gonna do one super chat real quick, and then I want to thank Loving God and Joe O'Sullivan for the super chat. Thank you guys. You guys rock. I'm glad that you showed up. Make sure you hit the share button and let's share this mock trial that we're finna start, okay? And thank you guys for the super chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I want to thank Don Pride too. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Don Pride. Thank you, Joe Sullivan. And thank you, Loving God, for the super chat. You guys rocking. Okay, you guys, are you ready for this? I need to know if we've got the prosecutor in the building and if we've got the defense. Okay. And we need to know if the judge is here. The judge is Southern Sass. Southern Sass needs to come up on the panel. The prosecutor, LaKendra McCrae, and the defense attorney playing as defense attorney Valerie Montgomery, and second chair to the defense attorney Valerie Montgomery would be Zan Rowland. Okay. We do got three alternatives. First of all, I want to thank everybody for showing up. Let's get this ball rolling. She said just share the live on Facebook. We are going to do a mock trial. So I do need the prosecutor, the defense, to make sure you guys are in the building. Let me drop the link. Let me grab it real quick. And I will pin it also. There you go. It is in the house. So Any of the let's make sure, do we have all the jurors in here? And what jurors are not here? We gave people a nice time to get in here. So I need to know if Pez is in the building, Cheryl C, E&E, Vi, Vi Lanvilli, Jana, Jeffers, and Wanda. You guys are in the building. Okay. Jana is here. Yes. We got a yes. We got Cheryl C. She is in the building. We got Northern Elastic. Okay. You are an alternate and you are here. Yes. If I miss someone, please let me know. Please let me know. Wanda is here. Okay. Yes. Wanda is here. Who else? We need to make sure TeNika Brown, Candy Richardson, Tina Power, Southern Sass, Spacebound, Infamous Truth, Freddie Johnson, Valerie Montgomery, LaKendra. Okay, LaKendra, don't see the link. I pin it up there on the top. LaKendra is here in the building. Yes. Okay, LaKendra, I will put it back in there again for you. There's the link again. If you don't see it. Okay, Valerie Montgomery. So we do got the defense attorney in here. We do got second chair for Valerie Montgomery. Zan in the building, you guys. You do not have to come up and show your face. Please just put a avatar up there. Any avatar, or if you can't, that's fine. We do know. We're waiting for the prosecutor. First, we're going to start off. Hey, Redbird, thank you for the super chat. We're waiting for LaKendra McCrae to come into the building. And we're going to share with you, this is how we're going to do this mock trial. We will have the opening, and we will hear from the prosecutor, and then we will hear from the defense. And then the prosecutor will ask questions or bring up witnesses, ask them questions, the witnesses. If anybody else, TeNika Brown is in the building. Okay. So we got one of the witnesses here. Okay. Anybody that I miss? I don't see Candy Richardson, which would be Trevor. Thank you, Elaine Bruner. Thank you for the super chat. There's Candy Richardson. She's in the building. Yes. We see Lisa Calhoun is in here. How you doing, Lisa? She is a alternate. Freddie is here. She said yes. Tracy Hallbrook is in the building. Girl, you should have got in on this. We can learn a lot of stuff. My Purpose is in here. Yes. I don't see Pez, E&E, Vi Lanvilli, and so we're waiting for those three. How do you get an avatar? You just pick out your avatar. You don't have to have one this time, but I mean, when you come up on the panel, okay. V Lanvilli is here. So we just need Pez and E&E, and we have all our jurors here. We need two more jurors, but we definitely don't see Infamous Truth in here as Monica. We don't see Spacebound using as Cameron in here. And we don't see the judge, Southern Sass. Thank you, Elaine Bruner. Thank you for the super chat. Pez is here. Okay, we got Pez in the building. Yes, Pez is here. Somebody told me Pez is here. I haven't seen him, but people is here. Jana says Pez is here. Yes, okay. You guys know I can't see that well, so please help me out. Do we have Infamous Truth in the building? We start at 5, and you guys know I gave you an extra 10 minutes, and that's okay. We do have, what is going on with LaKendra? I see you, Pez. Let me put the link in the chat one more time. She said she can't find the link. There's the link right there. There's the link right there. We have alternatives. We have Barbara and we have Northern Elastic in the building. Sugar Mama, how you doing? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you guys share. This is the first time, and we're trying to get LaKendra McCrae up on the panel. No, I haven't seen Infamous yet. I haven't seen her. Nope, I have not either. Let me text her real quick. But LaKendra's trying to get in. Let me text her real quick because I know their time is totally different. So I do have her. Okay. Let me text her. That's all I could do. Okay. We should have done this yesterday, you guys. Okay, she's calling. Hey, this is SP.
That's so funny. You try to, was trying to call you or you trying to text me at the exact same moment.
Okay.
So I just barely got in from bringing my son from school, so that's fine.
Okay.
But I'm here.
Okay, you here? Okay. Thank you.
Where do I go? Do I go on the link or what?
Oh, just stay in the chat and see if the prosecutor will call you up. She's trying to get in. She says she doesn't see the link. I sent it. I put it in the chat 2 times.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'm here though.
All righty. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
LaKendra, I got it up there 2 times. Here's the link again. I've got it actually pinned, so it's not going nowhere. There's the link again. LaKendra, do you see the link? I put the link in there again. Come on, LaKendra. I'm on the building. You're in the bushes, Betty, not on the building, in the bushes. Not on the building, in the bushes. Okay, 212. Let's see, 521. We're waiting on LaKendra to come in, and then we got Lisa in the building. Court is in session. The prosecutor is running late. You guys, the prosecution is running late. The state. LaKendra, you can call in if you can't come on the panel. You can call in because you're first with your opening statement. If you don't see the link, she says I was backstage. No, you was not, LaKendra. I've got 2 people backstage. I have Valerie Montgomery backstage, and I have Zan backstage. I'm waiting on you. You're not backstage, LaKendra. Okay. Come on, LaKendra. Anyway, where is our alternative? We either need you to call in or come up on the panel, LaKendra. Valerie Montgomery said a mistrial. Oh my goodness gracious. She said a mistrial. So she said, I'm here. Call in. Call in, LaKendra. Give your opening statement. Because you're not in the backstage, honey. And you're not a backstage. I will post the phone number. You can call in with your opening statement, okay? Let me find the number for you. You're in the chat. I need you either on the panel or call in. Okay? Or we have to pick the alternative. One or the other. We're waiting on you, LaKendra. We are waiting on you. Here's the link again. I put it in the chat. It's right there. 522 LaKendra says, I'm here. I know you're in the chat, but I need you to come and say your statement. Are you going to say your statement in the chat? Call in, or I have to pick an alternate person to be the prosecutor. I have to pick someone because I need you either on the panel or call in. Everybody been waiting on you, LaKendra. You got your stuff all ready to go? And you're in the chat talking about, I'm here. I see you here. Call in, LaKendra. The number's on the panel. We're going to give you a little bit more time. You guys, we're going to give her a little bit time. Not too much time, but a little bit time. Everybody runs late. But a lot of people are waiting for LaKendra. They want to hear from LaKendra. She got her stuff all worked out. I spoke to her this morning, so I know that she is really trying, but we need her up on this panel. We're going to wait. Let me thank all the people that gave in the super chat. If I could see you on the super chat, I will say thank you. It rolls up, and then sometimes it won't tell me who it was. But I knew Elaine Bruner gave a super chat. Sugar Mama gave a super chat. Okay, we got all right. We got the prosecutor in the building. Okay, I want to do a super chat because we waited. And I'm going to get the prosecutor and the defense up here and second chair, you guys. We finna get started, okay? And thank you guys for the super chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay, I'm going to bring up, I don't see Southern Sass here. Do we have Barbara in the building to be the judge, or Northern Elastic in the building to be the judge? So if you are in the building, please come up on the panel to be the judge. I will put the link back up in the chat, but I am finna bring on the prosecutor. Instead of putting your name up there, LaKendra, Valerie, put on there and put up there prosecutor or defense attorney or DA or state. Put DA on there or state instead of your regular name. If you can, but if you can't, that's fine. If you can't, that's fine. We'll leave it like it is. You can't? Okay. Okay, so if you can't, but if you can't, that's fine. Okay, yes, we got the state up there. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it like it is. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a backlash off of your computer. Okay, so if you can't, that's fine. Uh-oh. Okay, yes, we got the state up here. That's fine. We'll leave it like it is. Turn it down a little bit. I'm getting a backlash off of your. Where'd LaKendra go? LaKendra left. So if you can't, that's fine. Uh-oh. LaKendra was here and then she left. Oh, she done came up in the building. She ready for you. I don't see her yet. Okay. Okay. So prosecutor will open up with let me see here. Let me see where I can get the prosecutor in there. Prosecutor.
Yeah.
We're going to start the session. This is good? Yep, I can hear you good. It's a little bit of an echo. You're beautiful, LaKendra. How you doing?
Fine. I'm up, sitting up today. I'm getting around a little bit better.
Okay. Okay, we're finna start I do not see the judge. If anybody want to come up and be the judge, please let me know. Other than that, I will act like the judge. I will put the thing in the. Oh, Zan is in the building. Zan can be the judge. Okay, Zan, you in the building?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the prosecutor's going to open up. Hear ye, you guys, we're coming in docket number 1582, 2021. We are going to hear um, evidence in the testimony for the state versus DB, prosecutor being LaKendra. We're going to hear our opening statement.
Good morning, everyone. On May 15th, 2021, Cash Garnon was found deceased by a jogger around 6:30 a.m. Evidence linked the defendant Darian Brown to his death. We found the following items with blood on them in the woods. These items are marked Exhibit 1, 2, and 3. Exhibit 1.
Okay. And
We
what is
have
that?
the
What is that exhibit 1?
sunglasses.
Okay.
Sunglasses.
Okay.
Sunglasses. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, we have the shoes. Exhibit 3, we have bagged up for safety.
Now, what is that?
The hoodie.
Okay. Okay.
We have the hoodie here, and y'all can actually see it says here on it.
Okay. Okay.
With help from the forensic department, this is the evidence we found. I will show you how he was kidnapped out of his precious home and crib by the defendant, Darian Brown. I also will be showing you a video and also calling witnesses that recognize who kidnapped the toddler. From a camera that one of the house owners named Monica put in place to secure the toddler's safety. Also, we have witnesses that stated Darian Brown was a menace to the neighborhood, going around breaking neighbors' cameras and etc. This menace also, months before, went to a random neighbor's house out of his mind on you know what. and proceeded to kidnap another toddler, but was stopped. And that's the ending to my opening.
Okay. Thank you.
These
Thank
four are
you.
my witnesses.
Okay. Okay. One of your witnesses had just came in and they left, but they'll be back. We'll call them up in a minute. Oh, they came back. Okay. State defense. She put state on there. So the DA or the defense attorney for DB. Uh, Defense. She put state on there.
Good morning, good afternoon, Your Honor, and members of the jury. My client, Darian Brown.
On your end.
Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
We can hear you, but
Hello?
there's an echo.
I'm trying
Echo. Okay, now is there echo?
No.
No. Prosecutor, put yours on mute.
Okay, is that better? Hello?
No.
Can you, is it better now?
It's still a little echo. Something's on it at your house.
Let's see here. My television, is that any better? Is there still echo?
Go
Is
ahead.
there echo now? Okay.
No.
Okay, no, okay. Okay, good afternoon, Your Honor and jurors. My client, Darian Brown, is being railroaded by it's being railroaded, not only our justice system, but also the people who actually committed this horrendous crime. I will prove today that my client, Darian Brown, is innocent. The evidence that they have presented allegedly was found somewhere in the woods or at his home with specks of blood, which they're saying that it's his. The amount of blood that was discovered on Cash when he was discovered in the street, it should have been a whole lot of blood on the hoodie, the shoes, or the glasses. So we will prove that this here is tampered with. The police have already judged this case in front of the community with this meeting. There have already been the executor, the judge, and the jury. But we have a jury here today that will see and listen to the facts of this case. I hand it back over to Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you. Your second chair, defense attorney, your second chair is up here. Do you have something to state in the opening, second chair? Or are you waiting for?
Okay, so I was unsure if I am second chair or if I'm sitting in for the judge right now.
Second chair. Second chair.
Okay. Um, I don't have anything to add at this time until I get with my defense team.
Okay. Defense team. Defense, you have state on your name badge. Put defense on there because state would be prosecuted.
You say it's state.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. So, okay, you guys, let's get started. We're gonna need the prosecutor to call their first witness.
Defense.
The prosecutor.
Okay. For my first witness, I would like to call up to the stand Monica.
Monica. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna give Monica some time to enter the building are money, which is infamous truth. Come on up on the panel. I will put the link back up in the chat for you if you don't have it. And while we're waiting, you guys, for E&E is here. Thank you. So we got all the jurors, but Lorraine, I don't see Lorraine here. I don't see Lorraine. Okay. We've got Monica has entered in the building. Let me hold on. Here we go. Okay. Monica's here. Oh wow.
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead,
Do
Prosecutor.
you like my picture?
You have to raise your
Okay.
right hand. You raise your right hand.
Yes, ma'am.
You
It's raised.
You swear to tell the truth on a mock trial.
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Okay. Go ahead, prosecutor.
Okay, Monica, can you spell your first name for the court?
Monica.
Okay. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. Monica, how did you come to meet the twin toddlers?
Well, I was dating a guy named Trevor. Trevor Thurman is the biological father. Me and him were in a relationship, and so I was taking care of the boys. You know.
Objection.
Okay, objection. Go ahead. State your objection.
We've had no testimony to this point that shows that the defendant was actually dating Trevor.
Okay. What do I say? Overruled or not overruled? I'm in agreement with that.
Sustain. Sustain.
Sustain.
That's
Sustain.
okay. And is it correct that you've been taking great care of them for months?
Oh yes, we practiced.
Objection. Speculation.
Okay, speculation. But
That's not speculation, because if I just asked her, were she taking great care of them for months?
Exactly. And so the fact that the care was great is speculation.
okay. Might want to change the wording on that.
Okay. And is it correct that you've been taking care of these twin boys for months?
Yes, ma'am.
At one
Objection.
point,
Objection.
Objection.
I'm sorry, I just giggled and I'm sorry.
Have an exact date of when the witness actually started taking care of custody of the boys.
Okay, what are you asking for?
My question is there an exact date when the witness began to care for the boys?
Okay.
Do we have an exact date to
Okay,
know that
yes.
it was months?
Okay. Is it correct that you've been taking care of the boys since Valentine's Day in February up until this accident happened on May 15th?
Yes, ma'am.
At one point, while the kids was in your care still, did they begin to call you mom?
Yes, they did.
Objection. Do we have any
What?
testimony to prove that other than the witness?
I said, no, it shouldn't be objection. I said, at one point, did the kids begin to call you mom? That's for, I don't see objection in that. I'm not saying they did or they didn't. I'm letting her answer.
Okay.
Is it true?
Okay. Okay. So if I'm in agreement with letting her answer the question, my response, being the judge, will be what? Sustain?
Sustained.
Overruled. You would overrule me.
It'll be sustained. Overruled is when you overrule the person that's trying to come in.
So sustain, I would like her to answer that question.
Can you repeat that,
At
ma'am?
one, okay. At one point, did the kids begin to call you mom?
Yes, they did. We were very close. We would read books and eat the breakfast.
Okay. Once the dad, Trevor, had to go out of town, you kept the twin toddlers for him, right?
Can you say that one more time? I didn't catch the tail end of that.
Once the dad, Trevor, had to go out of town, you kept the twin toddlers for him, right?
Yes, they still were living at my house.
Objection. Do we have an exact date?
Sustain, I will grant you objection. Leading the witness on the question on that.
Okay. Did you feed them?
Did I see them where? At my house?
Yeah, I'm just saying in general. Did you feed them?
Did I feed them? Yes, yes, I fed them. We would eat the breakfast in the morning. We would eat lunch and we would
Did
go.
you bathe them?
Yes, and my older son, Cameron, would help as well.
And you also read books to them, right?
Yes,
Objection. Leading the witness.
Okay. Sustain.
All because of you loved them like your own. They became a part of your family, right?
Yes,
Objection. Leading the witness.
Okay. Rephrase the question and not lead the witness into her answer, please.
You became fond of them and fell in love with the twins like your own.
As they stayed, yes, we grew a bond. As time went by, we grew a very tight bond. Her son.
Okay, I have no further questions for the witness.
Okay.
You guys are making me nervous.
Okay. Would the defense like to what is it, redirect, or what is it? Follow up right now?
Yeah. Yes, I would. Good morning, Miss Monica.
Good morning.
I would like to ask you, what was the name of the book you read to Cash nightly? You stated.
We would read The Little Engine That Could.
The Little Engine That Could. Okay. Do you have or have you ever done any recreational drugs?
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay. Objection. What reason?
I don't think that it's relevant to the case, to the case period. It's not relevant.
Okay. Overrule. Character, the possession of the kids at the time were in her care. I'm going to allow it. Answer the question, Monica.
I do have a past, but I am clean and sober now. But I do have a past history of drug use. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you ever woken the boys up and have always woken them up?
Well, Cash would have come in the room and he would wake me up in the morning. He would come in every morning and wake me up. And then we'd get up and we'd make the breakfast and read books and study. Cash was very smart. And he always wanted to read books and wanted to know what everything said. And so we would spend a lot of educational time trying to prepare them for kindergarten.
Okay. Have you ever had a sexual relationship with Darian Brown? Miss Monica?
Your Honor, do I have to answer that?
I think the prosecutor is trying to say something. We don't hear her. You're on mute, prosecutor.
Sorry about that.
Go ahead. What was you trying to say?
Objection.
Okay. What's his reason?
On the grounds that he's a minor.
18.
He's 17.
He's a minor. Well, he. Are you stating defense? Are you stating before he turned 18, or are you stating now as the age of 18? Defense.
Oh, I'm asking right now or before this here incident. I don't know when his birthday was.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're talking to me because I don't want to cut you guys off.
Okay.
Okay, let me go to the next one. Miss Monica, when you say that we ate the breakfast, where did the breakfast come from?
It came from my refrigerator. I would get up and I'd make them breakfast and whatever Cash liked bacon and Carter liked sausage and we would eat eggs and it was a good breakfast.
Okay. How long have you been sober?
I've been sober,
Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
On the grounds of, I don't think that it's relevant to the case at all.
What's not relevant to the case?
How long has she been sober?
Say that one more time.
Can you, defense, can you rephrase your question to make it more on what it has to do with her, recovery?
Okay, well, when is the last time that you used drugs?
I haven't used anything for, I would say, probably 6-7 months now.
What's not relevant to the case?
Well, the reason I asked about the drugs because of the sleeping so late, and I think it would have to do with the case because you don't hear anything. No one heard anything, and sleeping that late is part of being under the influence. Not necessarily so, but I would just wanted to know when was the last time you had used drugs. I'm going to refrain and hold my question, the rest of my questioning for the end of the prosecution.
So would you like me to answer that, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
Okay. I haven't used, the reason why I sleep in late is I have other children too, so they keep me very busy, and I'm very involved with my other kids as well. So I'm very busy, and sometimes, gotta help them with their schoolwork and stuff at night, and sometimes that's why I sleep in. It's not because of drug use.
All right. Thank you. Any more questions for this witness?
Yes, Your
Not
Honor, I
at
have
this
a few
time.
questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Ms. Gerard, at any time, have you had any contact with children and family services in regard to your own children?
Yes, but does that have, well, I don't know how to answer that. Yes, I have, but I do see my children, but they allow me to visit with my children. They don't live with me, but they do come and visit.
Witness, it's a yes or no question. Just please answer the question yes or no.
Yes.
Objection to the question.
Objection.
Yes,
Reason.
on the grounds of this is a whole nother case.
Your
This
Honor,
It
my
has
question,
nothing to do with this case.
okay, my question, Your Honor, is if Ms. Gerard was not deemed fit by the state to provide for her own children, then how could she provide great care to someone else's children?
okay, I overrule the objection and allow the question and the answer to be um, in. Okay.
Okay, Ms. Gerard. Also, I heard in the background a dog barking. How many dogs do you have at the residence on this
We have
particular date?
uh, three dogs.
You had 3 dogs?
Yes.
Okay. And who all resided in the home on this particular date?
It was me, my dad resided there. My kids, like I said, they would just come visit. They didn't actually reside there due to the children's services. They would come visit. They were there frequently, but they didn't. They weren't actually staying there. And Cash and Carter.
Okay. Did Cameron reside with you on this particular date?
Um, he did, but the younger children were not.
But were they present on this particular date?
Yes.
I see. And what time did you notice that Carter was missing?
It was about 10 o'clock, I believe, 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's when we called and well, I asked Carter where Cash was, and they said that he went outside. So my son Cameron went, and he went looking for him down the street on both. He just went. We went looking for him and telling him that it's not funny no more to stop hiding. We thought maybe he was playing hide and seek, and it was about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
I see. And when your son was unable to find him after searching outside, and you said that you searched inside, is that correct?
I looked inside and he went outside. He didn't even get dressed. He went right outside and he was out there calling for him. And I was at the door and I was looking around inside to see if, like I said, if he might have been hiding. and try to see if he was hiding and telling him it's not funny, come out for mommy, and he wasn't answering. So that's when we noticed that he wasn't in the house. And when Cameron got back, he said he couldn't find him outside as well.
I see. And what did you do at that point?
We called 911.
I see. When 911 came, what exactly did they do, Ms. Sherrard?
They came and they took my statement, and they questioned me and my kids.
Did they do that, Ms. Sherrard, at your home or at the station?
At the station. They took us down to the station in question.
And at any time, did the local police department search the home?
I believe so. When we were at the station, they probably were there because we obviously Cash was missing. But then that's when we discovered. That's when one of my kids remembered that we had cameras, and so we mentioned that to the detectives at the station.
Was there any time when all the residents or the actual occupants of the house on that day were asked to be removed from the crime scene so that the police department was able to secure the crime scene and do a proper investigation?
Well, they took us down to the precinct. I don't know what they did at the house. I know that they were there, but when we were down at the precinct, I would assume that that's what they did. But
did they take your mother, your father, and all your children down to the precinct?
I know me and my kids went, and I believe they did question. I think they left I think my dad was still at the house.
I see.
They might have took him a little later. I'm unsure because they took us immediately to the station. So I can't tell you, a factual, if they took him immediately or after, or if they left him at the house. Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Okay. And Ms. Sherrard, you said that during the questioning, it was brought up that you had cameras. Is that correct?
Yeah, my one of my younger sons said, "Mom, we have cameras," and I didn't even think about it, and I was like, "That's right," and so then that's when we mentioned it to the detective.
I see. And
so
who actually placed the cameras in your home and set them up?
I did. I set them up to be able to like a baby cam, almost like a nanny cam, so I could keep an eye on the boys and just make sure that they're safe.
Okay, but you didn't remember that you had done that?
It was there was a lot going on in my mind, and we didn't know what Cash was. I wasn't thinking clearly.
I understand. So, Ms. Sherrard, when it was brought to your attention that you do have cameras, did the police go back and pull that information off of the hard drive, or did you show them the information off of your cell phone?
I just told them that.
Hold on. I think the prosecutor is objecting.
Objection.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sweating over here.
She wouldn't have knowledge whether they took it off of the main system, the camera, but she turns over everything. So she wouldn't know what the police took out.
Exactly. Strike the question.
Okay. Let me rephrase that. Did you at that point turn over your cell phone to the police department?
They did ask me for my cell phone, yes.
Okay. At this point, were you shown a copy of the video that allegedly played on the night in question?
No, they didn't show me because we're at the precinct. So when the cameras were brought up from my son, like I said, we were at the precinct. I can't tell you exactly what movements they made at the house because I was at the precinct. So I gave them my phone, and that was, I would imagine just that's a protocol that they do when
At
there's
what point did you see the video?
I can't remember. I don't recall.
Okay, and upon viewing the video, what did you note in the video?
Well, when I did view, I can't recall exactly when I did see it. I apologize for that, but it looked like one of the boys that my son knew from school, named Darian Brown, is what it looked like him in the video.
Okay, and were you familiar with Mr. Brown?
I just knew he was a child that my kids went to school with, but we didn't know him personally. It wasn't like a relationship. We just knew him from that he went to their school.
I see. So this wasn't one of your son's friends that came to the house?
No.
I see. No further questions at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. The witness could step down. So we got
Your Honor, I do request the opportunity to redirect if needed.
oh recall the witness.
Yes.
Okay. So Monica, later on they would like to speak with you again. So
Okay.
please make sure you
Are available.
You are available.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I go get a drink of water now?
Yes, go ahead. You can step down. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So we've been in this about 1 hour. We're gonna go 15 more minutes. But prosecutor, do you have your second chair? Do you want a second chair with you?
That'll be fine if someone wants to do it.
Okay. Do we have someone in the channel? Lorraine, you don't have to come. You don't have to come up on the panel. I was trying to say that on the in the chat to you. Lorraine is here, so we do have all the jurors in the building. You don't have to come up on the panel, not yet, Lorraine. Not yet. Do we have someone that would like to help the prosecutor? Because the defense do have a second chair. And usually prosecutors have a second chair also. So if anybody want to step up, come up on the panel. We got Barbara Northern Lastic, or come up and help. And we're calling your next witness, who would be who, prosecutor?
It would be Mr. Trevor.
Okay. Is Trevor in the building? Which will be Candy Richardson. Come up on the panel. The link is in the chat.
Your Honor, I would like to call, this is the defense. I have an expert from Victims Unit of over 30 years. This wants to assist in the redirecting of the questions for Monica and Cameron. That would probably better phrase it. So when we redirect, I know you said an hour today, so when we come back, or whatever the day we're going to come back, to redirect and question the witness, I would like for her to come up if possible.
Okay. Is that okay with you, prosecutor?
That's fine.
Okay.
She said that's
Okay. We have Trevor in the building.
Or wait. Is she talking about the one, her second chair?
Yeah, she would be doing the second chair for me.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody's in agreement with that. We don't need
That'll be
specifics.
Van, right?
No.
So that's not, I don't agree with that because I haven't had, we don't even know who that is. So,
She's well informed. She's been here before, and she's well up to date on the case because it's a lot of inconsistencies with Miss Monica. So I want to make
well, I would object on the grounds that it wasn't in my paperwork.
Okay. So
We
defense is
weren't, we
okay.
didn't have time to prepare. I haven't prepped my witness for that.
Okay.
okay. It's just
Okay.
expert, so it's no out of the moon questions or anything, and they have the judge, and they can eject if they feel that the question is not proper.
Let me ask the question here.
Okay.
Are you asking for an expert witness to come up as a witness?
Not necessarily as a witness. They're good
See?
investigating and questioning. You have a part of an attorney that will ask these questions. You have some that will do the closing remarks, and
Okay.
then you just have some that's on the questioning. That's all.
Okay. I
I
will
don't
allow.
agree because they're not on the docket. I mean, they're not present today.
if it's a if it's an expert witness that
If
is
it's a
aware of the
witness.
case, I will allow that. Only if the prosecutor has time to explore the witness also.
Okay, but this is going to be a witness for them that they question, not
That's what
use
that's what
her to question.
that's what I'm asking. I'm asking uh, the time for this witness. The prosecutor needs to have time to examine the witness also.
That's
So
fine.
She's saying she's not a witness.
She's
They're
just
not a
testifying.
witness. They're going to step in and question.
so they're so if they're not a witness, what are they?
They don't, a witness doesn't get to question
In
She's
all
not a
witnesses.
fairness, Your
witness.
Honor, yeah, I'm a little
They're
confused myself.
basically
I'm not.
adding to their defense team way
No,
late in the game.
this is my understanding. Is this not right? Is this a witness or a person that's on your team?
A
Defense.
person that's on my team.
See,
Okay.
they're adding extra people to the case.
Well,
You can always have a witness, but not someone that's gonna question.
they can add people on their team. They can add people on their team. I thought it was a witness. So as far as being a witness, they can't come on and be a testimony witness. But
No.
as for on your team, yes, you if you have others on your team, that will be fine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We have your witness right here.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
In all fairness, um, and I know this might be a little controversial because I am with the defense, but in all fairness, the prosecution should have the opportunity to be able to build their own team.
Well,
Uh,
that's true. That's true. I've given her uh some opportunities for other people to be on the prosecutor's team and the defense team. Um, we have two people that's alternate, Barbara and Northern. Lastic can come up on the panel and help the prosecutor. I asked that. We've
Okay.
I would love to have Barbara.
or anybody can come up. I put the link in the chat and help the prosecutor with her, you know, this is you guys' a sister. We want this to be as fair and as close as we can get, uh, you know. And prosecutors usually have a team also.
Yeah.
Has a second chair. Yeah, second chairs can ask questions also. I don't know if they really do it in the real thing, but I have seen them.
They do.
Um, okay.
Okay, are we going to reconvene today?
Okay. No,
Um,
no. We're going to move on with
I was
this next
waiting
witness.
on Trevor.
Trevor is here. Here we go.
Okay.
Change your name to TRAV, not the full name. You can just put Trev or T, Mr. T, uh, and then they'll come up. The defense needs to tell the judge and the DA the witness will testify to. She said, I don't know enough about it to be a lawyer asking questions. I've been here just enough about anyone about it. Okay, that's fine. Um, that's fine. We're waiting on Trevor.
Oh, a fly.
Okay. Okay, we have Trevor on the stand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Go ahead and be seated. Okay, I'll let the prosecutor start. If anybody wants to come up and help the prosecutor, I'll put the link in the chat. Go ahead.
Good evening, Trevor.
Good evening.
Okay, we'll just get right to it. Trevor, spell your name for the court.
TERVOR.
Okay. Trevor, are you the biological father of the twin boys? Is that
Yes,
correct?
yes, ma'am.
And is it true you had your children with you while living with Monica, right?
Yes,
Would you say that Monica was great with the boys?
yes,
So while you left to go out of town, did you let Monica keep the boys for a little while? Is that correct?
yes, that's correct.
Objection, leading the witness.
Um, Abstain. Yes, strike that question.
Um,
Redirect the question.
okay. So when Trevor left to go, oh, wait. So when you left to go out of town, the children was left with Monica.
Yes, that's correct.
Mm, no further questions, Your Honor, at this time.
Okay. We have someone that's coming up on the prosecutor side. I hope they get on in here. They might
Okay, we'll wait. They might have questions.
questions, but we'll give the defense their time. Go ahead, defense.
I have no questions for this witness at this time.
Okay. Second chair, do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. Uh, Good evening, Trevor.
Good evening.
Um, so during the time that you were residing with Monica, were you in a relationship?
Uh, I plead the fifth on that.
Okay.
Whoa.
Did you keep in touch with Monica once you left the residence and left your boys in her care?
I'm going to have to plead the fifth on that also.
Do you know, to the best of your knowledge, did you and or Monica have any type of enemies that might have wanted to hurt you or your children?
I'm going to have to plead the fifth on that also.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, this court session will recess until Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Time. Please, witness, I know that the defense will come back and have questions, so please make yourself available for them for Thursday. Um, Hold on just 1 minute. Oh, prosecutor has second chair coming up. Would you like to redirect the witness, Trevor?
No.
Okay. Defense?
Yes, to Trevor. I would like to ask, under what grounds do you plead the fifth?
I feel like my life is in danger, so I can only speak, what my lawyer is letting me speak.
Yes, to Trevor. I would like to ask, what grounds? Okay,
I feel like my life is in danger.
that's wrong.
Objection to the question. For the for Trevor pleading the fifth is basically to keep him out of danger and the family out of danger at this time. So I feel that some questions cannot be answered.
I'm in agreement with that. We do not want a witness to incriminate
Be in
themselves.
danger.
Okay. Any other questions for this witness?
No, not at this time.
Well, I have one question for Trevor. What danger are you fearing, Trevor?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that also.
Okay, are you in danger from someone from your previous location, or are you in danger from something you've done? Are you in danger from this case, or are you in danger from something else?
I'm going to plead the fifth.
All right.
Any other questions for this witness?
No further questions.
Okay. So the prosecutor's rest, defense rest
Yeah.
also?
Yes, until later.
Thank you, Trevor. Make sure yourself is available for pre-examinating.
Okay.
Thank you. I've got some backlash going on.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Okay, so thank you for showing up, Lisa, on the prosecutor's side and helping out. We will resume court on Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time. So we have heard from Monica and we have heard from Trevor. Um, we couldn't get the judge in here. And
It's the
so,
judge.
huh? Maybe she'll be here tomorrow or something. So we rest. Thank
Okay.
you guys. Any last words? We're finna till Thursday.
Yana,
No,
can we
see
also
everybody
reserve the right
Thursday
to call Monica?
at 5.
Pardon me?
Can we also reserve the right to recall Monica?
Yes, you guys. Yes, the defense
And
did.
you on the you on the prosecuting team, right?
Right. We called Monica. Right. So I want to go
Okay,
back to
but
Monica.
you on the prosecutor team to
Thanks.
put
Right. I
him
know.
away.
I know. We'll talk later while we gonna do it.
Okay.
All right.
Because them last 2 questions, I'm like, wow, oh my gosh, you don't have to defend. So, okay.
All righty. Matter of fact, sometime tomorrow we'll do a private live so you guys can chit chat with each other and it'll be just you two. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank everybody.
It is.
Okay. Okay, you guys, they're going to rest for this evening. Court is adjourned. Court is adjourned. We will come back on Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time and figure out what is going on. All the jurors were here to hear all the questioning. It was pretty good. A little jiggery, this was our first time, but it was good. I really got a lot of insight behind those questions. And you guys understand. All right. Good job, everybody. I will make sure that I will connect the prosecutor with her team, even if we have to do a 3-way. They will come up with some questions and answers or whatever they're going to do. And we still got Cameron to call in and TeNika, and then the state will rest, and then the defense will come in and ask questions. That's how that go. Okay, you guys. All right. Hold your power.
I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break.